In this tutorial, I'll show you how to place a video inside of the text and how to zoom onto it through a letter. Let's get to it. Here we are in Davinci Resolve. I am in the edit workspace, and to begin, I'm going to add a video that I have in my media pool to the timeline. If you want to remove the audio, you can alt-click on it and then press backspace to delete it. Now I'm going to place the video onto the video track number 2. Then I'm going to open effects window. Then in the titles, I'm going to add text plus to the video track number 1. And here we need to make sure that these two layers have the same length. For this, I'm going to enable the snapping. The shortcut is N. And I'm going to drag the text layer all the way to the right. Now let's go ahead and adjust the text. For that, let's enable the inspector panel. And in order to see the text, let's temporarily disable the video track number 2 so that we can see the text under the video. And then make sure you select the text, and in the text window, let's type something like text. And for the font, I'll choose Poppins. Then go ahead and increase the size to your liking. And if it doesn't let you go past 0.5, you can simply type 1 and then decrease the size to your liking to something like this. After you're happy with how the text looks, let's bring back the visibility of the video track number 2. Then select the video on it. In the inspector panel, find the composite settings and set composite mode to foreground for the video. Then select the text plus layer on the video track number 1. Open settings, find composite and set composite mode to alpha. And this way the video will already be placed inside of the text. Now let's create that zoom through the letter. And for this, we're going to use the dynamic zoom. Make sure you are selecting the text layer. And then again in the inspector panel, enable dynamic zoom. Double click on it so you can see the settings, and by default it is set to zooming out. So let's click on swap so it switches to zooming in. And now to control the dynamic zoom, let's click on this arrow under the preview window and let's enable dynamic zoom. Then you should see these two windows appear. The green frame is where the zoom starts and the red frame is where the zoom ends. So if we click on any of the points for the red rectangle, we can click and drag it to make it smaller so that it fits in any of the letters. And let's place it inside of the letter X like this, and make sure you don't have any gaps. Place it precisely like this. And now if we do the preview, we will have this slow zoom through the letter X. And if you want to make the zoom quicker, all you have to do is to decrease the length of the text layer, not the video layer. So if I say make it 4 seconds long, so if I drag it to the left, now we should have a lot faster zoom like this. And after it zooms through, the video just keeps playing on without any problem. And at this point, we don't have any background, so that is why it is black and it is not necessarily pleasant to the eye. I would rather prefer to have a white background. And to add a background of any kind, you can simply select these two layers and move them one track up, so to video track number 2 and 3. Then in the effects panel, click on generators. Find solid color and drag it to video track number 1. And here you need to make sure that the solid color, it has the same length as the text. So I'm just going to make it shorter like this. Then click on the solid color and in the inspector, switch to generator tab. And here you choose any color you want. I'll do white. Click OK. And here we have a lot better looking text. So if you preview this, here we have a video inside of the text that we're slowly zooming into through a letter X on the white background. Thank you guys for watching.